All right, here we go. Just jumping straight into it here in the first round of the TSCHL Conference Tournament between the South 3 seed Kentucky Wildcats and the North 2 seed Bowling Green State Falcons. And it's going to be Horvath and Chabot to start us off in the face-off dot. And it's won back by the Falcons. They immediately turned over that center ice as Tim Burke got a piece of it, got it down in the Kentucky attacking zone. So the face-off will be to the right of Arlie Cutler. And it's one off to the side by the Falcons, but quickly picked up by Quinn as he'll bank it up off the short glass through the neutral zone, where it's quickly passed back down by Crandall. Boyajian with it, gets it out towards Kyle Burke. Cuts up the center, gets it out towards Costello. Side of the face-off circle, got it down towards Chinian. Out towards Quinn as he'll fire it, and it goes in! It took an awkward bounce off of the goaltender, Riley Martin, and it bounces across the goal line to give Kentucky the early 1-0 lead. The quality of what you can see, you can send all of your comments, questions, and concerns to any person that I'm naming on camera. As that one is fired, his Costello, a diving attempt, and Quinn comes in and pokes it home. 2-0 score. And this will be time for Bowling Green to see if they can break their shutout streak against Kentucky. It's been 140 minutes this season that Bowling Green has played Kentucky, but has not been able to score. Cats try to break out. Here's D'Amico getting around Nitschke, bringing it in the zone, passing it across to Chabot, but threw it behind him. Now it's back towards D'Amico. He passes it up top towards Underwood. Tries to bank it back down towards D'Amico, but it's played by Cameron Horvath as he almost got the outlet pass, but that was deflected by James. Here's Nitschke at center ice. Cutting back after D'Amico is pinching in. Gray out towards Seibel. Passes it across and turns it over. Here comes D'Amico. Bottom of the face-off circle. Trying to pass it out towards Cortapella, but it's played the length of the ice by the Falcons. It was chased after by Ferry, but Cutler will play it off the boards. Chabot out top to D'Amico, bringing it across the blue line. He'll fire one off the legs of Trent Gray. Chabot towards Supan. He tries to dump it in and could not. Here comes Cole Ferry. He'll shoot one and scores! Cole Ferry breaks the shutout streak against Kentucky and gets the Falcons on the board. It's 2-1 here, just almost 90 seconds gone in the the second. It's the first goal for Bowling Green, but it's the second period. So 141 minutes this season that Bowling Green and Kentucky have played, and that's the first goal by the Falcons, but it cuts the Kentucky lead in half. Said in pregame that this was going to be a bitter fight towards the end. Bowling Green needs to win as this pass out to the slot to Rodriguez, and he gets one back. The freshman, Gabe Rodriguez, buries one from the high slot, and just 30 seconds later, it's Kentucky going back on top by 2. Oh, back to 5 aside as the power play for Kentucky ends as D'Amico's one-timer was deflected. Costello with an attempt at it. D'Amico with an attempt at it, but it'll be Horvath from one knee, grabbing the puck and clearing it down the ice. Tim Burke again stands behind Cutler, getting absolutely harassed before he could even think about standing still by Horvath. Taken by Nitschke on a Kentucky turnover. Backhanded chance by Horvath goes in. By the Bowling Green defense. Nishke gets it across the clean out. Tries to step up on Tim Burke, lost control of the puck. It's Cortabella playing it down for D'Amico. D'Amico's got Chabot to his left. He finds him. Chabot shoots and scores. It's the top point scorers for Kentucky. D'Amico to Chabot, who buries it to stretch the Kentucky lead back to 2. Under 4.5 to play here in the second period. As Bowling Green clears that out. Picked up by Nate James. Underwood, well high up towards Rodriguez. Rodriguez, top of the zone. He'll fire one that goes off. And in. Top shelf off the crossbar for Rodriguez. His second of the game, and Kentucky stretches a lead out to 3. It's 5-2. As we're back underway, as now I'm taking back control of the camera. Happens on occasion. As that goes the length of the ice for an icing on Kentucky. Battled at the blue line between Supan and Updike. That was finally won by Updike because he got it through the neutral zone. Kentucky plays it right back. Here's Knoll, a back-handed chance. Goes off the leg pads, played up to Supan. He'll fire one off the blocker of Martin. Rodriguez plays off the near side. Supan tried to send a shot that was blocked by Rudo. Rodriguez with it. Wheels around one. He'll fire and scores. The freshman, Gabe Rodriguez, in his first postseason game as a Wildcat, finishes off the hat trick and makes it 6-2 Kentucky. Try to drop it off towards Ferry, but found a Wildcat instead. Here comes D'Amico with 10 seconds. 2-on-1. D'Amico will turn. He'll shoot one. That's saved by Martin. And plays out the neutral zone. And Kentucky advances in the TSCHL Conference Tournament as they knock off the North 2 seed Bowling Green State Falcons and have defeated them for the 8th straight time. They win it 6-2, and they will move on to tomorrow's contest to play the Miami of Ohio Redhawks in the TSCHL semifinals.